All right. Are we live? Are we live? Let's see. Let us see. We should be live if I just hit refresh here. Hopefully we will be live. Let us see if we are live. And yes, we are indeed live, so I can close this window. We are indeed live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond Wings Performance, and welcome back to my second live stream, and I think probably my closest second consecutive upload, right? I think my last upload was July 3rd, and this is now the 17th. Maybe there was a video in the past that I uploaded closer to its predecessor than I did this stream to the last one, but I think that this stream came pretty close to the last one, so I'm a bit proud of myself for that. All right, well, hello everyone. I will have the chat open just so that we can see what is going on, and if anyone decides to pop by. And in this video, we will indeed be heading to Hempstead. So I promised you, or I did not promise, I tried to promise at the end of the last stream that we would be trying to go to Hempstead the last time, or the next time that we were in Train Simulator World 3. And sure enough, here we are back in Train Simulator World 3, and I am back here, and we're going to do the Hempstead line. So we're going to be doing New York Penn Station to Hempstead in the M7, just like last time. And it will be quite exciting because I, as promised as well, have not done this route before. This will be the first time I will have done this route. I've studied the route, but I have not actually played it in the simulator. So the first half of it will be pretty linear and what I am used to from the Hicksville line, but then it will break off and go to Hempstead, which will be quite exciting. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different this time, which is that I'm going to be going to free roam this time. I'm going to be going to timetable and then on foot this time instead of just jumping right into the auto-generated service. We are going to be starting at New York Penn, and it is going to be, our train is leaving at, I believe, let's see, 1 o'clock, so we should probably show up at, what, 12:50? 12:50 will work. So yes, I will be at New York Penn, and instead of just automatically starting in the cab of the train and then having to leave right away, I'm going to actually show up ahead of time and walk to the track on foot so that I can get settled in the cab, get everything done in my own time, and we won't be late, so we won't have to speed, unlike last time. So we're going to show up at 12:50, and then hopefully the train to Hempstead will already be there because this service comes from New York Penn instead of West Side Yard, and hopefully the train will already be there so that we can get where we need to go. So it seems that we have one person in the chat. That might just be my alt account, making sure that the chat is being looked after, or it might be someone else. So if it is someone else, welcome to the stream. And we're going to get started here. So I haven't done on foot mode before, so please bear with me. If this doesn't work, you won't be seeing this stream on YouTube. So yeah, let's get started. I'm very excited to try this out. I intentionally picked the local service in the middle of the day. So I looked through the timetable on the fandom page prior to setting this up, so I knew exactly what time to show up to the station and which time to wait for the train. So our train is going to be on track number 20 in New York Penn, so we're going to walk over there and hopefully our train will be waiting. As you saw in the last stream, if you watched it, and if not, I encourage you to check it out. If you did see the last stream, you know that here in Penn Station there aren't too many trains. This is track 14. There's a train right there, but like I said, there aren't that many trains usually hanging around, which is pretty unrealistic considering it's Penn Station. Actually, the number of people, as you can also see, is very minimal. There's maybe 1 or 2 people hanging around. We're gonna head to the stairs and see if we could climb around and hopefully over to track 20 so that we can board the train to Hempstead and drive it. This is very exciting, very exciting. This is the elevator. Where are the stairs? We need to get to the stairs in order to be there on time. Here are the stairs. Yeah, so this is, what track is this? This is 15 here. So that's probably the train over there to Hempstead. We're probably going to be getting on that in a moment. Let's see, which way is it? It's this way, right? Is this it? No, it's 15, 18, 19. Oh, wait. It's one over. This will be the track which it is departing from. Track 20. Here it is. Alright, perfect. So as I predicted, yep, we can see this is the train to Hempstead, and is the local train to Hempstead. It's going to be leaving at 13:01, so 1:01 for those of you who don't follow military time. And it will be stopping at all the local stops. I can't believe this worked out. I mean, that fandom page that I looked at for research on this train, that was like, how many years ago was that written? That was written in 2018 when this came out. So it just shows they thankfully have not changed the timetables at all since then. I'm pretty sure this is where we should be going. I'm pretty sure. Let's hope. I might be very wrong about this. Because the problem is there's no indication as to like where the train, what train, where the West Side Yard is, where the train is going to be going. Yeah, so you can see here, we're stopping at Woodside, Jamaica, Hollis, Queens Village, Belrose, I believe Floral Park after that. Yes, and then we're branching off onto the actual Hempstead line, going to Stewart Manor, Nassau Boulevard, Garden, I think Garden City is next. Yes, and then Country Life Press and Hempstead. So we can't waste any time because we have 8 minutes until the train leaves, so I need to make sure. Yes, so this is the way the train will be going. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to run back down to the other end of the train, turn the marker lights on, make sure that everything is good there, and then we're going to head up back to the front and get things situated up here. It's so cool to be able to walk into the station and actually walk around and then drive the train instead of just spawning right in the cab and having to leave right away. It's always good to check the timetable. The schedule is completely empty. That doesn't matter. We looked at this in advance. And I think this is a... What is this? How many cars is this made out of? I think this is like 8 cars, an 8-car train. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, we've walked 5 miles. That's great. Very excited. Very excited. Marker lights? No? Okay. We'll just jump down here. Hopefully none of the passengers see that. Yeah, so I don't see how this is a common glitch. There are already passengers on the train. Everyone was supposed to have left when this train arrived back in Penn Station, so I don't see how that's possible. But what are you gonna do? Marker lights are on. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So now we can shut this door, hopefully from here. Yep. And now this indicates that the train will be going forward this way instead of back towards West Side Yard, which is this way. Climb up. Now we have to run back. So I made a good call starting at 12:50 instead of 1 o'clock on the dot. Otherwise, we would be scrambling to get out of here and wouldn't have any time to make sure that this was nice and realistic. Yeah, so like I said, when a train is parked here, it's usually arrived from the other direction. So all the passengers are supposed to be off, especially if the doors are closed. I don't know what they're doing just sitting there. Let's see. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to do this the unorthodox way. Hopefully not. What are you going to do? I'll just open this one door somehow and then shut it again. Alright, so there's no one in this car. And the restroom. Good to know, that's right there. Alright. So yeah, same train as last time, but very different. Okay, so here we go. The New York Penn Hempstead route, leaving at 13 o'clock. 1 o'clock on the dot. So let's get started. Okay. Yeah, so you can see in the upper left, service is scheduled to start in about 5 minutes. So we can get things started around here. We're going to start the master key. Reverser, that can go to forward. This stays on emergency until a couple minutes before, but we can also do some other things. For example, the headlights can be turned to dim, and then we can make sure the marker lights are off. All this should be off. Let's make sure that, are the lights on? Can we say that the lights are on in here? I guess we can say the lights are on in here, hopefully. If not, they'll probably turn on as we get ready. And then can we get the door communications on? I'm gonna just try to see what's going on here. Oh yeah, so the door control keys are not in. So maybe once we're sitting in the seat we could do that? Ah, there we go. Okay. Never mind. Interesting. That's really interesting. I didn't know that that was limited to that. In the meantime, make sure that this is ready. Okay, yeah, so our lights are nice and bright. So, if you have no clue what's going on, I'll just update you while we're waiting for this to leave. So basically, we are going to Hempstead today, which is the one branch of the route I haven't yet explored. So I'm interested to just get an introduction to this, and then after that we can delve into more technical things in future streams, such as scenarios, different express routes on certain lines, and much more. This is the local to Hempstead, so we'll be stopping at all the stops. We'll be going straight out to Jamaica like we did in the last video coming in. We're going from New York Penn to Jamaica, and then we will be continuing from there down the linear route to Floral Park, which is the other major hub on this line, and then we will be going from there to the local stops all the way to Hempstead. So yes, first time to many of these stations, and first time on this new line. So yeah, I'm with you if you're new to this kind of stuff. You can even sit here, which is kind of cool. This would normally be reserved for the second man if this door was shut. So yes, there you go. What are we gonna do in the meantime? Should we scrutinize some of the passengers? Trying to find the angry man who didn't like that we left him at Woodside last time. I love the windows here too. Wow, the stream actually isn't that far behind. I'm taking a look, and the delay isn't that bad. Considering. Make sure that these doors are in good condition. Oh wow, okay, so yeah, service is definitely almost about to start, because we have some very angry looking passengers gathering outside, which are going to let on the train hopefully soon. What is going on? We have passengers all over the place. Okay, so now this is the last minute before service leaves, so we should probably maybe take a look outside, maybe reposition our views. I'm gonna sit right here, and outside, oh, here we go, perfect. Are we in the right area? Is this the right train? Oh, this is our train right here. Perfect. Seems like they misjudged a little bit. Are you on the train to Hempstead? Are you? Literally not even looking at me. Oh well. Yep, scratching your neck. Okay, so we are going to get in the seat and get ready to get out of here. 10 seconds. Brace yourselves. Alright, unlock the doors. You heard what they said. In that case, I'm going to roll back the brake and charge those brakes up so that we are ready to leave the station. Brake pressure is definitely looking good. Hello everyone, how are you? This is the local train to Hempstead. What is going on? I feel like something's blocking me from going further down the platform. Oh, could it be this? Is there a barrier here? Maybe it's just lag. Let's see. Oh wait, these are people. For some reason there are people that are like invisible that are blocking me from going down the platform. That's really weird. It's probably some sort of glitch or something. I don't know. Why do we have marker lights on? That is very frustrating. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go to 8. Wait, no. I can only change my cameras when I'm in the driver's seat. That should be changed. Okay, I'll check my marker lights later. It might be illegal, but I'll check them later. Okay, we're ready to lock the doors. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the local train to Hempstead. The next stop is Woodside. We all locked up? Looks like we're good. Okay, here we go. Alright. Let's get out of here. Here we go. I'm gonna put this seat up. For some reason I feel like it's a safety hazard or something. Okay. Here we are. We are on board. I think we can afford to raise the volume a little bit. Just for me. You know I love the horn. I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, 4.6 miles to Woodside. I'm stuck in the wall. I like the reflections though. Looks like there aren't that many people aboard. Hopefully we'll get some other people once we get to Queens. I'm gonna cut us off at 15. I'm also gonna make sure that we're good with speed right now because we are on a 0.7% downhill gradient. And I want to make sure that we are not overspeeding. 60 miles an hour in 800 feet. Pretty sure that's that little signal up there. So yeah, for all of y'all, this is going to be the first time that you will be leaving Penn Station, right? This is going to be the first time you're leaving Penn Station. Last time we went into Penn Station. This will be the first time you're actually leaving it. I don't know if there's much difference, but there you go. Here we go. We are heading out of the tunnel. Oh, why is it lagging so much? Alright, here we are. 40 miles an hour. We're going to keep it to 60. Okay, I hate when it says driving over speed limit when we're not. The only reason it does that is because the entirety of the train isn't in the speed limit zone yet. So half of the train was probably still in 15 miles an hour mode, so the computer didn't register it as correct. So we have this turn coming up ahead, and I think we're in this tunnel for pretty much one more mile? One more mile? Alright. 1.5 downhill gradient. We better slow down. We didn't stop at Queens Village, Belrose, or Hollis during the previous routes. Nowadays, I'm pretty sure that the Hicksville or the Ronkonkoma line stops at Hollis in real life. But it certainly didn't on the Hicksville route coming back into Penn the last time we were streaming. So I don't know what the deal is with it now, but I'm pretty sure it's reserved for only the Hempstead branch. I love using the horn on this train. You know it. You know it. This is the final turn in the tunnel, I believe, and then we're out of this. Would you look at that control? Edging it off at 59 just as it hits below the speed limit. Perfect. We have a 45 mile an hour speed limit in a couple of miles. And a little bit over a mile, exactly. And here we go. It's pretty cool to come out of the tunnel. Yep, this is what it looks like to those passengers, except they can't see that, because their windows are a lot wider than ours. I always get such paranoia when we approach a track switch at a high speed, because I always think that we're going to be shifting over it, even though they have the right guidance for us, for speeds and everything, so we can be prepared to switch over. Oh, hello. Pickup truck sitting casually next to the tracks there. I like how urban they made this area, because I have been around here in real life, and this is like a very, very urban area. It is true, there are a lot of boxes and metal pipes stacked everywhere, at least from what I can remember. You'll notice that the sound cuts off periodically. Don't be alarmed by that. That is simply the train breaking away from the electric rail. as I learned, when you coast into Penn Station from West Side Yard on the Belmont route, you are unpleasantly surprised by the loss of power going in. So you have to kind of build up and maybe cheat over the speed limit a little bit so that you have enough to head in without completely getting stranded. What is this? Oh wait, we're just switching. Okay. I'll head back up to 45. I just want to kind of get prepared for that 45-mile-an-hour speed limit so that we don't have to slow down a lot in order to not lose points from that. Yeah, so we came out, I'm pretty sure we came out a different tunnel than we do on the Hempstead line. Pretty sure. I might be wrong though. I'm pretty sure Belmont and Hempstead use this line. If this is the same one as Belmont, I can't be entirely sure. Why do they give us points for going over the speed limit? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Like, I get they only give you half the points, but still, like, why would they even give you points? There we go. I love this trackside view as well. I can't do a flyby here as well. I can't do, like, sometimes I like moving the independent camera and then doing a flyby of the train moving through at 80 miles an hour or whatever, but I can't do that here because we're stopping at every station along the line. I could do it at Kew Gardens. If I have the nerve, I can do it at Kew Gardens. Here we are at Woodside. And that is a train that I think is arriving there as well. This is Woodside, everyone. Transfer to the 7 train, I believe, on the New York City subway, which is right above our heads right now. I think that's the only place where the railroad and the subway so closely connect. No, stop! Do not make it 30 feet. They made it 30 feet. They made exactly 43 feet. That is such a shame. Okay, wow, so we're only 7 seconds late. That's not bad. We can make up for lost time. Probably because we slowed down the middle of it when we were coming out of the tunnel. I'm gonna do the train leaving camera here. Yeah, so like I said, it's pretty rare to see like another train on the other side of the platform. Because usually there's like no traffic at all on this line. If you watch my last stream, you'll know what I'm talking about. I love doing this kind of stuff. Where we watch the train leave from the platform. Marker lights. They're on. Good, they're on. I was afraid that for some reason something was being messed up with those. Investment pays. I turned on the live ads for Train Simulator so that they'll actually show like ads that are apparently up in that area at that moment. I don't know if it actually works, but seems like it. We're also approaching Forest Hills, by the way. You know what? I'm gonna do it for Forest Hills. I'm gonna do the rapidly approaching train camera for Forest Hills. because I kind of want to see what it's like. We've all seen this part of the route before. You're not going to miss much. I might be terribly wrong, though. Oh, we can accelerate to 80. I'm going to do that. Remotely, I'm going to control the train. It's so cool. We're going pretty far away here. For some reason, I can even hear faint talking. Are we talking or something? Is someone talking? I'm gonna have us cut the power here from so far away. Did I miss the station? Is something going on? Where is Forest Hills? Did it disappear? Like I said, you are really not missing much. What we are passing right now is what you're missing. I'm just going ahead to see if I can do a flyby for the train at Forest Hills. I think this might be the Forest Hills station here. Perfect, it is. I'm going to increase our power to 80. You will not regret this. Alright, let's say that. This is a good vantage point here. Quiet day at Forest Hills. Not much is happening. Until a train appears in the distance. Yeah, so this station is Forest Hills. This only serves Ronkonkoma. As you can see, it is absolutely tiny. Absolutely tiny. Occasionally you'll see some action here, but really I wouldn't rail fan here or anything. I think you can even still ride the trains, too. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Woohoo! That is cool. That is what I was looking for. Alright, now we'll do it from inside the cab. So it's cool to think that while that was completely silent all that time, a train was rocketing through the line somewhere else, and we just managed to catch it at Forest Hills. That is really cool. Alright, in 5,000 feet we have a speed limit, but I'm just going to blow through Kew Gardens just to scare some people. At this speed. Oh, and it seems like we have a mystery viewer. Wow, someone else is actually viewing the stream. Thank you so much, other person, for being here. If you haven't picked up on it yet, we are on the Long Island Railroad again in Train Simulator 2, whoever you are, and we are going to Hempstead. I'm going to slow down a bit here. In fact, I'm going to put on a lot of brake. We're approaching that 35-mile-an-hour speed limit rapidly. That's what I like about this train. It might be slow to pick up, but it is pretty easy to brake. And not to brake by hand, I mean to slow it down. Alright, here is the speed barrier right up here. And mystery viewer, if you would like to say who you are in the chat, you can. If not, feel free not to. Just please that you've decided to join us. I wonder if this is the same mystery viewer as the person who joined last time, during the last stream. Or if it's just a bot, I understand that too. Wow. We are approaching Jamaica, everyone. Let's see if we could see the station in the distance. I don't know what line that is. I have to assume that that's, honestly, I really don't know. I wonder what station, I wonder where. Okay, look, there's another train. Finally. Finally, another train. I don't know what, can only assume that that's the, Ronkonkoma line, right? Probably. Yep, there's Jamaica Station in all its glory. Let's slow down a bit. We have a 15, in only 1,000 feet, we have a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit, and we're on a downhill gradient. It's quite a lot, actually. This is Jamaica. Jamaica is pretty cool. It would be even cool if there was even cooler if there was more traffic there. Right now it's just completely empty. It's kind of dystopian. Alright, we're gonna coast for now. Put down the window, get some fresh air. Oh wow, that was a plot twist. I kind of expected to go down that middle track. I guess we're getting ready to stop local along the outer banks of the Hempstead line. We're gonna come to a stop, shut this window so we can focus. Way over the speed limit. We're exorbitantly over the speed limit. Yep, there's the timetable with our train on it right there. That's good. Which train passes Jamaica? That's weird. There's an extra track right there. Just find that pretty odd. Don't all the lines stop here? Oh wait, no, Port Washington doesn't. But that breaks off earlier. I'm gonna keep it to a minimum break. What's going on? Slow down a bit. Oh wait, we're very early. That's good. Alright, let's put maximum brake on. Good. That was a lot better than last time. There's, I think, another train approaching as well. Oh, wait, is it stopped? No way, there's an actual stopped train. It's crazy. I've never seen that before, actually. You're supposed to shut the doors now? Alright, the next stop is going to be Hollis. Hollis is next. Wait till 13, 18, 20. Okay, fine. I can do that. I'm not in a rush. Give us a chance to explore the station a bit. Wow. I love the architecture, too. Long Island Railroad waiting area. They really thought of everything. Except the one thing is it's a bit barren. It's like not complete. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. What is this? Oh wait, that's a signal. Never mind. Thought that was like a cartoon of some sort. Why is that train just stopped there? What is going on? We're gonna be asking bro some questions when we pass. Should I honk the horn? I'm tempted to honk the horn. Oh, whoever it was left. Well, thank you for being here anyway. Appreciate it. Oh wait, there's something down here. Are we allowed? Are we genuinely allowed? Oh wait, we're not. Okay. Doors are about to close. Alright, 5 seconds. Next stop is what? Hollis? I'm pretty sure it is. It goes Hillside Support Facility in Hollis, although we don't stop at Hillside. Yep, Hollis is next, in 2.3 miles. This is a cool camera, actually, to leave from. They even have our train moving in the reflection. Now that is sophisticated. And I can assure you, from what I remember of the Long Island Railroad, this J station house here, which is the breaker house for the circuit breakers in the station, it is a lot more dilapidated in real life than it is in the simulator. That's the one part, that's the one little bit of realism that I'd comment on. What is going on here? Do we finally have a stopped train for once? This is more natural than you might think here, because we're pretty close to the maintenance facility, so maybe they've actually decided to incorporate some realism after all, and they're actually having this stop. Oh wait, no, there are passengers on it. Well, whatever happened, I hope that those people are okay. Because that is pretty unnatural to just see a stopped train just sitting there. Oh well, what are you gonna do? We're gonna go up to 35, I'm guessing. Ooh, slow down, slow down. I'm on downhill too, so I need to apply a slight bit of brake. We're gonna be switching soon, because Hollis is not that far off. This is where everything changes. We've been to Woodside, Jamaica before, but we haven't been to Hollis, Queens Village, Belrose. I'm excited to see what it's like. I'm pretty sure Hollis is only 2 cars, though, so we're gonna somehow have to park that pretty carefully. Probably gonna have to start slowing down way before the station in order to do that. Yeah, small stations have never really been my strong suit, because I always somehow end up thinking I have much more space than I actually do, and then slowing down at 50 miles an hour just as I hit the platform and overshooting by 5 or 6 cars, which is a really bad situation. Alright, we can go up to 80. That's good. Just as I was increasing the power. Wow. This is the first time I've seen a train stretched out linearly like this while moving. Please say we're not switching. You see, I'm telling you, I always get so nervous when we go over tracks like that. I always get nervous when we hit this curve here. I've done this before. I've been doing a lot of routes on the Long Island Railroad since that last stream. And I always get so nervous going around a curve like this. It's 68 miles an hour, but I guess it's slight enough that doesn't matter. We're gonna hog. We're approaching Hillside facility. Like I said, this is the maintenance facility here. There should be tons of trains waiting in the yard, but there are absolutely none. It's very weird. Very, very weird. Because the only AI action that you see are on trains that actually have to stop at places. So you're not just going to see any trains just waiting around. Which always weirds me out. There's always no one on this platform too, that's a bit more accurate, honestly. Oh, no. We're going way too fast. Way too fast. Maximum brake. Maximum brake. This might even be an emergency situation. You see, I told you, I always tend to overshoot these platforms. It kills me, honestly. I'm gonna put on the emergency brake. That is so bad. Will you look at that? Overshooting by, wasn't gonna be 400 feet? Let's say a good 500 feet? Wow, even more than that, 600 feet? Exactly 600 feet. That is such a joke. That is so terrible. Let's see the damage. I'm so sorry, no. Look what I did. Will you look what I did? There's only one door on the entire platform. Absolutely no one can get on. That is terrible. Will you look at that? These people just wanted to get on their train. Oh my gosh. We're gonna lock the one door that actually managed to stay on the platform. See, this is what I'm telling you. I can't do short station platforms. I just think I have so much more space than I do. Alright, now we're gonna have to take some time to... Okay, so maximum break. Let's hope that we still get there early after all this. Gosh, we have like 3 minutes to be in the next place, which is Queens Village. It's a similar sort of situation with the short platform, so I'm going to be very careful. I'm only going to go up to 60 here. See, this is always the trick. They say you can go 80, then you get fooled. You go 80, and you somehow end up overshooting. This is so bad. I think that was the largest overshoot I've ever done of any platform. Miserable. Absolutely miserable. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. Thankfully, Hollis is a relatively low traffic station, but still, there are important customers who need to be on and off the train there. And if anyone was in the first 7 cars, when that train had to stop there, you're doomed. You can't get off. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get off at Queens Village, or we'll offer a complimentary shuttle service there. Alright, you see, even now I'm gonna start slowing down, because I'm just not comfortable going at this type of speed when we're less than a mile away. I can even see the station in the distance. Yeah, we have to definitely start slowing down. We'll slow down to like 50, just so that we're on time. Just so that we're not so exorbitantly early that we have to wait around a while. I'm gonna put on the brake at about 56. Slow down. Yeah, look, I think the ad system is actually putting in real-time ads. I wouldn't know, because I haven't been around that area. But I am pretty sure that those look like ads that aren't from 2018, so. This is probably what I would stay at. Yeah, you see Queens Village, another very short station. Wonder where those tracks go. Probably to the maintenance facility or something. Alright, I'm gonna slow down. Going way too fast. I'm gonna apply a good amount of brake coming into this. Honk the horn. Make sure people know that they can actually get on and off here. And we're not going to talk about what happened at the last station. I think Queens Village is only the first 4 cars, right? There are a lot more people here waiting to get on, so thank goodness we overshot the last one and not this one. I'm so sorry. So sorry to anyone who's going to get off at the last one. Alright, we're going to put on maximum brake here. We're going to drift to stop about... I'll prolong it. Alright. Not bad. 498 out of 500. Alright, yeah, you can see the traffic here is a lot more substantial. Is this the entire, train? Oh yeah, look. We actually managed to fit, excuse me, we actually managed to fit the entire train on the platform here. I didn't know this was an 8-car station. I guess it is. Let's see the certification. Yeah, 812 NMU. So motor units with 12 cars can stop here, but I guess it's just not usual. Alright, 4 seconds to departure. Let's get back in here. I intend to be early this entire trip. I'm hoping. The brake pressure is nice and good. You see, it's so much better to actually come to a civilized stop at a station instead of messing it all up. And Belrose is not that far, actually. Is that another train I see in the distance? Hope not. I do see what looks like it could be the shape of Belrose Station, which is the next stop, but I don't know. Yeah, we've got under a mile, so I'm gonna slow down a bit. That is the Belmont Park extension. I believe Belmont Park is right that way. We could probably even see it if we wanted to. The station. Yeah, there it is. There's the glass of Belmont Station right there. So we're gonna go a bit further than the Belmont Park extension, which is, if you didn't know, just a little side line that the Long Island Railroad operates to and from Jamaica and to and from Penn. There's a train on the other side of Belrose. That is what I saw before. That is so weird. And also this track curves slightly to the right so that we could get around it. It's a differently set up station than the other two. The express tracks go on the left instead of in the middle. I've never seen something like that before. I'm gonna slow down a bit. Give a honk to the train, which I think is approaching. Wow, this station, this is probably the first time this has seen two trains at once, or hopefully we'll arrive just as there are two trains in the station. Oh wait, no. This is a very short motor unit, 6 cars. Wow. Yep, for a brief amount of time there were 2 trains in Belrose Station. Alright, I'm gonna slow down here, because we are only 600 feet away from the stop. We've been chasing that car on the street for a little bit of time now. On the coast. Okay, I honked. Whoops, can't do that. Not when I'm so focused. We are arriving here at Belrose Station. Don't want to overshoot, so max brake. Nice. This is Belrose. Does this accommodate everyone? Oh wow, we were supposed to have left a while ago. I think we went a bit too slow then. Wow, that was kind of a bit shocking. I thought we were very on time. Let's shut the doors as soon as the passengers are on board. Like, as soon. Because we have to leave. Oh, a mystery viewer is back. Thank you, whoever that is. Hope that your day is going well. If you can communicate in the live chat as to who you are, I would be honored to see who it is. Thank you so much for showing up and taking your time to join us. If you are curious and you haven't been with us, if you're a different viewer than before, we are on Train Simulator 3 on the Long Island Railroad going to Hempstead, which is going to be a new route that we haven't explored before. Supposed to arrive at 13:30 on the dot. We have 20 seconds to get there. I'm kind of nervous. This is Floral Park. This is the last major hub on this line before Hempstead. This is where a lot of trains come in and out. I don't know, I think sometimes nowadays I'm pretty sure the Ronkonkoma and Huntington lines do as well, but I might be mistaken. They perfectly captured the architecture of the station. They did it very well. Whoever it was left. Hope that that person is doing well. Thank you for joining us, person. Alright, let's slow down. No, slow down! What? I've been hitting the brakes! Do not blame that on me, I was hitting the brakes. I was hitting them. I hit them. You must have heard it. I hit them. We are so late. It makes me nervous, genuinely. I don't want to be late. Tons of people getting on and off here. And a pretty bustling urban neighborhood as well. Oh, that car just went into a building. Alright, so what is the next place we have to go? Lock the doors. It is going to the Stewart Manor, right? We're going to be going on to the Hempstead line itself. Nice. Alright, we have 2 minutes to get there. Okay, so now we're going on to the Hempstead line proper. So there goes the linear line going that way. And we are heading towards the Hempstead one. This is pretty cool. We're going on an entirely new section of the train route. Oh wow, someone chatted. Manhattan Railfanner, hi, what is up? Thank you so much for joining me. Oh shoot, what's going on? A brake pressure, no! We're gonna be so late! I'm sorry, I will be there in just a second. I was not anticipating this. I accidentally held down the emergency brake while I was looking at your messages. Not your fault, though. Thank you for texting the chat. This is an M7. If you are still here, this is an M7. And wow, we have 3 viewers now. Moly. It's a lot of people. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We are on an M7, and we are going to Hempstead today. We are on the Long Island Railroad, yes indeed, and we are late at the moment, very late. But thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. This is an M7, yes. Yes, this is the Hempstead branch. You will notice that I'm not that good at driving trains. For example, at the Hollis station, I don't know if you saw it if you were there, but I way overshot the platform. And right now, I am exorbitantly late. Yeah, that's right, that's funny. It is realistic, right? I feel like these things are always late, from what I know of riding them. I haven't ridden one of these in a long time. I haven't been in this area in a long time. Let's see. Alright, we are crossing the rail crossing there, and here we are. Okay, we should slow down. This is Stewart Manor. I'm gonna put on maximum brake, just cause. There aren't too many people waiting for us here, honestly. I wonder what's going on. We're just gonna coast in, because we're already late. Doesn't really matter. Oh, U2 and other train games? Yeah, it's difficult. Thankfully, there's this guide here to help us slow down. That's true. They do. Are you referring to the news stories that I've heard about crashes and things like that? Let's come to a stop here. Perfect. Alright, welcome to Stewart Manor. Yeah, with people, yeah, exactly. Happens a lot. Alright, next station is, oh wow, we fit that door on there. Next station is Nassau Boulevard. Yes. Okay. Perfect. This seems pretty linear, but it also seems pretty nice. I mean, The area is a lot less urban than the area we saw before. We're gonna be going to about, what, 50 here? I really don't want to overshoot again, so I have to be careful. Lower the window, get back up, need to focus. 4,000 feet away. This is Nassau Boulevard, and then we have 3 other stops after that. Let's see what we could do here. This is Nassau Boulevard. Minimum brake. We're gonna add some power, just because we're kind of slowing down here. Oh wait, let's see. Does it have built-in announcements in the game? It does not. That's probably one of the major things I would critique about this add-on. It does not have built-in announcements. It doesn't have that. It doesn't say what station it is. Doesn't say what the next station is. Probably because it's the same train add-on for all of the stops. So, like, they probably couldn't code it exactly to announce it at whichever specific station the train is arriving at. But that is a good point. They do not have those announcements there. And it is kind of frustrating. But oh well. Here we are. Perfect. 500 AP. This is Nassau Boulevard. It looks the same as the previous station, Garden City. Oh wow, they have the things down. That's pretty realistic. They have the railroad crossings down. That's good. Garden City is the next stop. What's going on? Alright, we were supposed to arrive, or we are supposed to arrive in 20 seconds. So let's see if we can make up some time here. And it looks like there's a bit of a turn. It looks like it's kind of off this linear pattern, which would be kind of nice to explore a bit of a different area. This was advertised in the trailer as being very scenic, this route. It has been somewhat scenic so far, but I would be interested to see in how much more scenic it can become. 4,000 feet to Hempstead, or Garden City. I should probably slow down. Going too fast. Okay, so after Garden City, we have Country Life Press, and then Hempstead. That's it. Let us see. Let us slow down. Actually, we're going way too fast. So the next station is Garden City. Apparently, this is like a pretty big station as well. Oh wow, it's a curvy station. There are a lot of railroad crossings next to stations here. Remember when the LIRR... No, I don't remember that, actually. I don't follow too much of the, well, I probably would remember if you had told me, like, the details, but I don't exactly remember. I've just heard of plenty of Long Island Railroad collisions. Okay, here we are at Garden City. Perfect. Just a little bit overshot. 10,000 points already. Not bad. Alright, so we're about a minute and 20 seconds late. I just kind of want to see what's going on here. 2019. Oh, yes. Wow. Yes, I completely remember that now that you tell me. I remember seeing the pictures. The front of the car is completely damaged. The front of the train, rather. The front of the train car completely damaged. Yeah, that was crazy. Alright, here we go. Next stop is Country Life Press. 3,000 feet away only, so I'd better be pretty conservative with my speed. It's not too far away, actually. We're about to show up there now, I think. We were supposed to have... Oh, wait, no. 1342. Oh, so 142. So we are, a bit early, I would say. Alright, let's slow down here. We're going way too fast, honestly. We're missing all of the beautiful scenery. It's kind of urban, but, not much. Now, if we stick... I hate to do this, but I don't care about the action points as much as I do about the schedule, getting there on time. I would rather break the speed limit and actually show up on time than worry about the points. Is Country Life Press really a station name? Yes, it is. I was wondering that myself. Like, I was wondering what the story behind that is, because Country Life Press, I mean, maybe it's the name of a local newspaper or something, but that is the name of the station. There it is. There's a sign. Country Life Press. I don't know if you can make it out. It is a weird name for a station. I agree. 20. Okay. After this, we just have Hempstead. Have some people waiting here, but not many. I'll do some research on that, and maybe in the next live stream I can give some more information on that, because I am wondering that myself. Like, why is it named that? Wow, we stopped with 7 feet to go. This is Country Life Press here. Oh, wait a second. This is really interesting. I think that the eastbound train has a single platform of Country Life Press in this side, and then the other side of Country Life Press is over there, and that's probably on the other deviating track that we saw before. Wow, that is so interesting. I didn't realize that the Hempstead branch worked that way. This is a pretty unique branch. Alright, Hempstead is next and last. Hempstead is the next and last stop. In the 90s, many stations were closed on the Long Island Railroad. Oh, I didn't know that. Why were they closed? Renovations, maybe? Crime? Who knows? This is Hempstead coming up. You can already see one block for the train there. It's so cool how this is like just the single track and then they converge, I'm guessing, at Hempstead. It's like Aqueduct and Aqueduct Racetrack on the A. Are you referring to the New York City subway when you say that? Pretty sure I once studied the New York City subway map a long time ago. Can recall seeing 2 Aqueduct stations somewhere in the south. Alright, I'm gonna slow down here. Honking the horn for the last stop. I can't believe it. We actually made it to Hempstead. And this is Hempstead. It looks pretty quaint. Because of money and close proximity to others in station life. Oh, interesting. Wow, learned something new today. That's cool. Yeah, I think in the 90s, the railroad was kind of struggling a little bit. There are a lot of people waiting here. Hempstead. Can't believe we made it. This really is it. Congratulations, everyone. No, brake apply. I really have to have maximum brake here. Alright, let's put on the emergency brake, which is how it was meant to be. We'll unlock the right doors. We are loading passengers here at Hempstead. Yeah, the New York City subway in... Also, Long Island has... Interesting. Far Queens. Closer to... Oh, I see. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Quote. I've never heard of that station before. Oh, wait. Far Queen. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I recall seeing something like that on my New York City subway map. That was a long time ago. Cool though. We've arrived at Hempstead. Thank you for the information about the Long Island Railroad. I didn't know that. I will pass that on in future streams. All right, we're gonna shut the a quag. Oh yeah, that makes sense because there is a there are some other towns out on Long Island as well as I can recall. We're gonna shut the doors because we have arrived here at Hempstead, and I think that will do it for our Hempstead route. Although I am going to go around, make sure that the train is shut off and prepared for service in the other direction, which is going to be the last thing I'm going to do. But before I do that, we're just going to look at our performance breakdown here. So this will show us our speed versus the speed limit. Pretty good. You know, it generally modeled. It was pretty low here, which probably explains why we're late. And in a few places it broke it, like right going into Country Life Press. Also somewhere around here, I don't know where that was, and then over here as well. So let's look at also our arrival time versus our supposed arrival time. Imagine if there was one passenger sleeping. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny. You know, on the way out, there were some passengers already sitting in the train with the doors closed at Penn Station, which is so weird. Yeah, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back down the train and make sure that there wasn't anyone there before we say goodbye to the stream. So Woodside, due 13:09, 13:09. Okay, so we were on time at Woodside, a bit early at Jamaica, and then on time at Hollis, on time early at Queens Village, on time at Belrose, and then on time at Flora Park. And I think that's where it started to go downhill because then we ended up being a bit late at both Stewart Manor and Nassau Boulevard. Same with Garden City. And then we redeemed ourselves at Country Life Press, and we arrived exactly on time at Hempstead, which is perfect. So we're on level 10 now as a train driver, and for the M7 as well. So that's really cool. We're going to return to free roam, kind of just walk around, and then we're not going to go back the other way, but we are going to shut everything off. Headlights are off, so we're going to put marker lights on. We are also going to put reverser to, I'm pretty sure we're going to leave these doors locked. And the keys are out, so we're going to put reverser to key out. We are going to make sure there's on emergency, and shut the master key off. So now, our train looks pretty good, but I am just going to make sure that down the other end, everything is also looking good by shutting this door. And yeah, so now this train is pretty much all ready for its departure back in the other direction to wherever it is going. So just going to run down here, make sure that everything is good. Looks like everything is. In the meantime, I will wrap up the stream by saying thank you so much to Manhattan Railfanner and the other viewers that showed up today. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for being here. And Manhattan Railfanner, shout out for the interesting information about the railroad. What about go to the west side or Sunnyside Yards? Well, those are all the way on the other end of the line at Penn Station where we left from, so we would have to drive all the way back in order to do that. And this train has to do a service back in the other direction as well, instead of just driving back without passengers. So I'm going to leave this train over here to do that instead of driving it back in the other direction, because that would take way too much time. Although one of these days I might do a round trip. But yeah, so West Side Yard is all the way on the other side of the line, as is Sunnyside. Service is scheduled to start at 14, so that's 2 o'clock. So I'll just run back down the other side, turn off the marker lights, and we will be good to end the stream. I'm going to see if I can do some walking around, just because I kind of want to see what the station looks like. Time to research Country Life Press. Yes, that's true. I will come back with the answer if you're here for the next live stream, which should be hopefully soon, although I'm not putting a specific date on it. But thank you so much. Again, I'm going to come back down here. Turn off the marker lights, just so that this train is completely cold and dark and ready for the next driver, who's probably showing up right about now. We'll shut the marker lights off right here. Perfect. And then, whoops, we locked ourselves in. So now the train is completely dead and ready to be used again. Future. Let me see what's through here. Just kind of curious. Can we walk outside? We can. Look at this. Hempstead Station, everyone. Beautiful. Thank you so much again for joining, and I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I'll leave you with this view of Hempstead Station, and I will see you all next time. Beyond Wings Performance out.